Do you have a heart to reach Gen Z, but you don't quite know where to start? Well, we at Nameless Evangelism want to help you reach Gen Z and reach those around you. And we believe that one of the best ways to reach Gen Z and really to reach anybody is to encounter them face to face, but also encounter them online. And that means we have to look at the new age of digital missions. And the reason why I say this is important is because if you look at the trends of Gen Z, you'll notice that they spend 9 hours a day plus on their phone. And at least 4.5 of those hours are spent on social media. In fact, the typical Gen Zer, they spend about 2.5 hours a day on TikTok. That is profound when you think about who is actually discipling the youth of our generation. So this is why one of the things I would like to talk to you about is TikTok evangelism and my own experience over the last 6 months of doing it both from an organizational missions level and from an individual level. If you're not still convinced that you should be on TikTok, if you have a heart to reach Gen Z, or even if you have a heart to reach millennials, listen to more of these stats because they're startling at how fast TikTok has spread since it was started in 2016. One of the most fascinating things that I have found is that over 200 million times the TikTok app has been downloaded on a smartphone in the United States. Another thing to notice is it's not just Gen Z on TikTok in America. And by the way, TikTok is in 150 nations and has been downloaded 2.6 billion times. It has over 1.2 billion followers, and people are actually watching more hours of TikTok than they are of YouTube in the US. Those are just some of the stats. Now I want to talk about some of the demographic and the breakdown of those 200 plus million people that have downloaded the TikTok app. See, the stats that I have say those between 10 to 19 are 32.5% of those on TikTok in the United States alone. Those between 20 and 29 are about another 30% of those watching TikTok. But then those between the ages of 30 and 39, they are about another 16.5% of those on TikTok in the US. And then those 50 and plus are about 7%. And those between the ages of 40 and 49 are about another 14%. So if you see, it's not just Gen Z and millennials using TikTok, but everybody. And that is growing actually. As TikTok is growing, those in the older range are the numbers that are growing bigger. But overall, are globally, about 69% of those on TikTok are between the ages of 16 to 24. And as I said, they spend at the least about 2 hours a day on TikTok. So if you're not on TikTok doing evangelism and discipleship, then you're not reaching Gen Z. And this is an important thing for us to grasp. Oftentimes when we think about social media, we would say social media is a dark place. But the reality is it's a dark place because you and I aren't on there. And you might be also wondering, well, being on TikTok, is it evangelism or discipleship? It's both. You are actually discipling people into following Jesus and following Jesus for the rest of their life, discipling them into a lifestyle of Bible-based obedience. And you can do that on TikTok. TikTok isn't just about dance, isn't just about song. You can post anywhere from a 10-second video to a 3-minute video. I have done anywhere from let me pray for you 10 seconds to here's how you surrender your life to Jesus, and I give a 3-minute TikTok video on the gospel. And both of those are effective depending on what you're trying to do. The 10-second prayer is trying to build a bigger audience. The 3-minute evangelism is not trying to go viral. It's trying to reach those who are hungry. And by the way, for those who are curious, when I did a 3-minute TikTok on how do you surrender your life to Jesus, over 4,000 people viewed it. About 900 people watched the entire video, and about 200 people said they prayed a prayer of surrendering their life to Jesus to me. Another thing to know about TikTok is it has the most engagement of any other social media app. And so it's real easy to find if people are tracking with you, if people are following you, and you can get all the metrics. So you can actually tell, are people watching your videos and what are they watching? And you can ask them to comment in the end so you know that they're not just watching the whole video, but they actually are tracking with you and either agree with you or disagree with you. And so it's real easy to be able to track those metrics while using the app, which is phenomenal because it actually lets you know where you need to improve and what you need to do different. And so I believe that this is part of how we reach Gen Z. And there's multiple ways we can use something like TikTok for evangelism and discipleship. You can also do something on their app once you get 1,000 followers called TikTok Lives, which gives you the ability to do a Bible study, gives you the ability to just pray over people who come onto the live. But also, once you get over 1,000 followers, you can put a direct me link in your bio, and I'm going to do more videos kind of explaining how do you do these different things in TikToks, what hooks you might want to try, how do you get music that is trending, and all these different things that are going to help you if you want to start a TikTok ministry so you can reach your friends, you can reach Gen Z, you can reach anyone around you. And I'll explain all that in later videos, but I just want to give a bigger picture of, one, how wide the use of TikTok is, but two, that it works, that you can reach people, that you can track with people, and you can also get them to do a Zoom Bible study with you, or get them to do a TikTok live with you, or go to a YouTube channel if you want to give them more direct bites, bigger bites of discipleship and what it really means to follow Jesus. And so you can do that by once you get over 1,000 followers, you can create what they call a direct me account. And I'll explain some of this more later. And in that, you can put links to YouTube channels, YouTube videos. You can put links to your Instagram. You can put links to all sorts of things in there. But this is one of the ways you can actually, in your video, tell people, hey, if you want more content, or if you want to go deeper with me in Jesus, then click that link and you'll see a Zoom Bible study, or click that link and you'll see a link to my YouTube page, whatever it is, however you want to do it, so you can further disciple them. But know that this is the front lines of reaching Gen Z of the digital missions world, because TikTok is still a growing app. It's still increasing and still having more people get on it. And there, like I said, more people are actually watching per hours on TikTok than YouTube right now. So, and it's still growing organically. So I really want to encourage you, if you want to reach the younger generation. And if you're looking at me and watching this, you're thinking, well, I don't really know if I should. Well, I just want to say that we are the last line of defense for Gen Z. It's really important that you understand that if we don't reach Gen Z, then who will? They need people to mother and father them in the Spirit. They need people to love on them, to speak truth to them, to tell them that this crazy world is crazy for a reason, because it's not following the ways of God. They need to know that there's a God in heaven that loves them and wants a relationship with them. This is the most de-church generation ever. They're not going to step foot in a church, but they will watch your TikTok if you can make it engaging and you can speak enough truth in there in a short amount of time to grab their attention. And once they start tracking, they will continue to track with you, and you can expand on what you share. So I want to encourage you to get on TikTok and start sharing the gospel, start speaking truth, start speaking life if you're not already on it. And if you are on TikTok and you're just scrolling and just watching, use the voice God has given you to be a light, to be a voice for the kingdom, not a voice for the world. And if you're on TikTok and you're making videos but just doing your own thing, ask the Lord, how can you use the following you already have? How can you use those you're already connected to lead them closer to Jesus, and use the gift and the influence God's given you for his kingdom? He will breathe life on it if you commit to do that. If you guys are enjoying this or want to learn more, please subscribe, comment below any questions you have, because I want to help you use TikTok as a tool for evangelism and discipleship. So please send me your questions. I will be able to make future videos on those. Again, if you enjoy this content, hit like, and of course subscribe so we can keep tracking together. Bless you.